happy readers. Today we're going to talk about The Merciless by Danielle Vega. First, you will notice that this is the hardback edition of this book. It is without a dust jacket. It is this bright pink color. It has a gold font and a gold pentagram and a little cross with with the I in her name actually on the back. Forgive us, Father, for we have sinned, because there's quite a bit of spirituality. It's kind of like in supernatural kind of stuff, though. So this book is young adult horror, and it is one of the first horror novels that I've ever read. I think it might actually be the first. I was in the mood to read something super creepy. It mentioned exorcism in the summary, and so I thought I'd give it a try. So The Merciless is about this girl named Sophia, and she is the new girl in town, and she kind of has a little bit of a mysterious past, but you know, she's meeting new friends, making new friends like Riley, Grace, and Alexis, and they're kind of like mean girls, Pretty Little Liars, you know, group of friends who do lots of stuff together and have a leader type person. And Riley is kind of the leader, and she kind of ropes Sophia into their group and says, "Hey Sophia, you were talking to Brooklyn earlier. Can you get the lowdown on what she's up to? Because I think she needs some help with her life and things, and you know, turn stuff around, stop being so creepy, and you know, we can help her with that." So she goes to Brooklyn's party and goes and hangs out with Charlie, which is the cutest scene in this novel, the only cute scene in this novel, until it just escalates from there with the insanity and the horror and the blood and the oh my goodness gracious, get you hooked. This book hooked me from the time that she meets up with Riley again, and they kind of get together and not necessarily plan things, because Riley's got her own agenda going on, and so they get back to the abandoned house and things go from there. This book definitely had me hooked. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I actually stayed up till 2 a.m. last night finishing it because it was so insane. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I've never read anything like this. I don't read a lot of horror. Every once in a while I'll watch like a slasher film or something like that, or supernatural, which I believe is kind of scary. I haven't watched past season 2, so no spoilers there, but you know, the earlier seasons were really whoa. With the scarecrow that makes people disappear. But in this book there are no scarecrows, there's just somebody who gets possessed by a demon, and you really don't know who it is, so it's kind of like almost a mystery within the horror of like, who is really the crazy person here? Like, who is the absolutely craziest person? And throughout the novel we get to know more about Sophia'S past and know more about the secrets that all these girls hold, and not so much boys. There's not a lot of boys in this novel. They're mentioned, so we know they exist. We've met some of them in some of the scenes, but as far as, you know, a big ensemble, there's basically like 4 or 5 people that are like really in the book. This is one of those books that if you like Pretty Little Liars, Mean Girls, The Shining, I would throw in The Shining. If you've never seen that, you have to. It's a classic. Maybe a little bit of Sorority Row if you've never watched that. Also great. Not great, but it's got Carrie Fisher with a freaking shotgun, and Audrina Patridge with her, I'm assuming her acting debut. I don't know, but she's in that movie, and it's quite the movie. It's quite the movie. There's just a lot of stuff you can relate it to. Also the bloodiness of a Quentin Tarantino film, like seriously, it's there. It's there. Also the fact that the lady who is the head writer for Pretty Little Liars is in talks, or she's got her name on doing some sort of project with this book, whether it's film or TV. I will put a link to that below. This book comes out tomorrow, so go run to your local bookstore, go purchase it as soon as possible. It is great, it is wonderful. Don't wait till like Halloween to read horror movies and books and what? You can't read horror movies, Liz. Don't wait till October to read something awesome. Basically, this is a book that you absolutely need. Like really. Like it's, again, like kind of like slasher films are. It's not one of those books that's like super deep or anything like that, but it's super like awesome and bloody and just insane, and how do people think of stuff like this? It's insane, but I don't know. You're probably keeping count. There's probably like a drinking game already. How many times has Liz said crazy and insane and other words like that? But I hope you guys pick up this book and have a great day and keep reading.